all the scripts you've seen so far execute commands in order from beginning to end. But what if you only wanted to calculate the square root if x is positive? You could take out this line when x is negative, but then you'd need to add it back when x is positive. Instead, the code itself can determine if x is positive and behave accordingly. Now, if x is positive, this condition is true, and all the code will be run. And if x is negative, then the condition is false, and this line of code is skipped. This if statement is one way you can control the flow of your program. If-else blocks execute just one section of code from two options, or more. Sometimes, instead of skipping code, you want to repeat a set of commands multiple times. If you start copying, pasting, and modifying your code, well, it's probably time to use a loop. The most common kind of loop is a for loop, which uses the for keyword. The block of code within the loop will be repeated multiple times. In the first pass of this loop, the value of x is 1. In the second pass of the loop, the value of x is 2, and so on. In each pass, x changes value, stepping through each value in this vector. Once x gets to the last value, the loop executes one last time with the final value and then moves on. If your code is very simple, like just calculating the square of a bunch of numbers, you probably don't need to use a for loop. Remember that MATLAB works with arrays naturally, so you can use MATLAB's array capabilities to write clean code without having to use a loop. For cases when it's not so simple, for loops give you a way to repeat a set of tasks across collections of data.